Welcome to N400 Vocabulary. I'm bb, and these programs cover questions, vocabulary, and meanings for your citizenship interview. bb1 covers greetings and parts 1 through 11 of the N400 citizenship application used in 2020. You will hear two voices. Voice 1 is bb. bb will say meanings, ask questions. Voice 2 is the answer man. He will answer questions as examples. You will need to answer questions from your own N400 application. Let's get started. This part deals with saying hello and simple conversation when you first meet your interviewer. Good morning. I'm looking for Don Nguyen.
I am Don Nguyen.
How are you today, Don?
Good, thank you. I am fine.
How is the weather? Is it still raining?
No, it's sunny now. Or, yes, and it's cold.
How did you get here?
I drove my car.
Did anyone come with you?
Yes, my wife.
Follow me. Let's get started. Do you know why you are here today?
To take my citizenship test.
In this part, you promise to tell the truth. Please stand and raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
Do you understand what that means? Do you understand what you just promised to do?
Yes, I promise that my answers are true. I promise to tell the truth. I will not lie.
Identification is your driver's license, your permanent residence card, also called your green card, or your passport. Can I see your identification?
I have my driver's license, my green card, and my passport.
Is this your current driver's license? Current means now.
Yes, it is current.
Is this your passport?
Yes.
Is it current?
No, it expired last year.
Expired means out of date. You are eligible for citizenship after certain years as a permanent resident. How long have you been a lawful permanent resident?
For 5 years.
Are you married to a U.S. citizen?
Yes, my wife is a citizen.
Have you lived with your wife continuously for the last 3 years?
Yes.
What is your current legal name? Current means now. Legal name is the name that you put on your driver's license, your registration card. What is your current legal name?
Don Nguyen.
Can you spell your last name?
Nguyen.
What is your first name?
Don.
Have you ever used any other names?
No, I have not.
Have you ever means at any time in your life. Have you ever used any other names?
No, I have not.
Do you want to change your name?
No, I do not.
The examiner can ask you questions about yourself. What is your social security number?
121-276202.
What is your gender? Gender means male or female, man or woman. What is your gender?
I am a man.
What date did you become a permanent resident?
February 3rd, 2015.
What date did you become a permanent resident?
July 8th, 2012.
What is your country of birth? Where were you born?
I was born in Vietnam.
Were you born in Australia?
No, I was born in Vietnam.
In this part of the application, people explain if they need to take a different test. The question is, do you have a disability or impairment that prevents you from demonstrating your knowledge of English and civics for naturalization?
No, I can take the test.
Some people have medical problems and needs to take special services to take the test. People older than 50 who have been permanent residents for many years may need to take a different test. Here are some more questions about you. Please remember to answer slowly and clearly so that the interviewer can understand you. What is your daytime phone number?
623-805-4583.
Is that a cell phone?
Yes, that's my cell phone number.
Do you have an email address?
No,
What is your residence? A residence is your address, where you live. Remember to answer slowly and clearly. Where have you lived during the last 5 years?
7305 Rio Este, Baru, North Carolina, 73205.
Is this your mailing address?
Yes, I get mail at my house.
Where did you live before that?
I only lived there for 5 years.
Where did you live before that?
Before that, I lived at 303 D. Dell Street, Baru, North Carolina, 73205.
Is your mother a U.S. citizen?
No, she is not.
Is your father a U.S. citizen?
No, he is not.
Are you Hispanic or Latino?
No,
Are you American Indian?
no, I am Asian.
What is your height? How tall are you?
5 feet 9 inches.
How tall are you?
5'9".
Are your eyes blue?
No, my eyes are brown.
Color is your hair?
My hair is black.
These questions talk about school, where you work, and travel outside of the U.S. You attended school in the last 5 years?
No, I have not.
Have you attended school in the last 5 years?
Yes, English classes.
Have you attended school in the last 5 years?
Yes, study for citizenship.
Did you go to school in your country?
No, I did not.
Did you go to any school in your country?
Yes, for 6 years.
Are you employed? Employed means work or a job. What do you do for a living? Do you have a job? Where do you work?
I work at Walker Electric.
What do you do there?
Pull wire and fix lights.
How long have you worked there?
3 years.
Where did you work before that?
Turner Landscape.
What did you do there?
I cut grass and planted flowers.
In the last 5 years, have you spent time outside of the U.S.?
I have only been in the U.S.
How many days did you spend outside of the U.S.?
I have not traveled outside the U.S.
The interviewer can ask you questions about your marriage and your family. What is your current marital status? Marital status means, are you single, married, divorced, or widowed? What is your current marital status?
I am married.
Is your spouse a member of the armed forces? Spouse means husband or wife. U.S. Armed Forces is the Army. Is your spouse a member of the armed forces?
No, she is not.
How many times have you been married?
One time.
What is your spouse's full name?
Ga Dong.
Can you spell her last name?
Cang.
When did you get married? What is the date of your marriage?
March the 3rd, 2017.
Where does your wife live?
She lives with me.
Is your spouse employed? Where does your spouse work?
She works at Sunshine Nails.
Is your current spouse a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
When did your spouse become a U.S. citizen?
November the 12th, 2018.
How many times has your current spouse been married?
One time to me.
How many children do you have? Are they boys or girls?
I have two children. I have one son and one daughter.
Where were your children born?
In Peru, North Carolina.
Where do your children live?
With me and my wife.
What is your oldest child's name?
Tron.
When is his date of birth?
August 10th, 2018.
Great job on vocabulary words, meanings, and questions on parts 1 through 11 of the N400 citizenship application. The next program will talk about have you ever questions, part 12 on the N400, groups and memberships. I will talk faster and we will learn many more vocabulary words. Stay tuned for N400 vocabulary BB2.